number 9.
Okay.
Moving up the list right here. This artist right here, you might say, is exactly where he was last year, considering Macklemore's off the list. Everyone moves up one. So guess who's number 9?
No Dwight Howard. Neema so villainous, simply the illest villain. I'm the lady's kryptonite. Say her.
I've never heard Neema rap.
I don't agree. I don't agree, man.
I've never heard it. I'm not saying you can't, I'm saying I nenever heard it. I don't know.
And I love Neema to death. I've known Neema since easy, like 2000, 2001. But Braz need to be on the list more so than Neema. Or Ilmac need to be on there. Because what has Neema done in the last 6 to 8 months? I don't know. I mean, and I
they released that single. I mean, but I guess it's just, you know, the grind that he puts in and, you know, what he does for the community in the town.
The dude
says a lot, but, I mean,
yeah, bringing out
still way down. Yeah, he's putting on shows.
Yeah, I got to vouch for his presence. He's like everywhere. You see him on the news even.
Yeah.
His presence is crazy. Would I consider him one of the freshest? I think Raz is fresher than Neema.
And I would agree on that because just because Neema hasn't put out a project, that's the one thing that's
killing me.
I think keeps him from being number 9. I wouldn't put him number 9.
I love him as a person. I love his grind. His grind has been hands down, bar none, one of the craziest grinds I've ever seen in my life. But
You don't hear him rap.
I don't. You're right. I mean, like I see him doing a lot of events and doing a lot of hosting. But I mean, if we're talking about music and you're talking about the freshest rapper, like I don't know, man. I don't know.
He's known. I mean, he's even known out of town, you know.
Yeah.
He's Tri-Cities.
I met him out too. I met him in Texas.
He's a legend.
I'm just saying,
he's
out, but it's all hosting shows for the most part.
Now,
Is Thaddeus known out of town?
He's known in Portland.
Okay.
I wouldn't say on the East though.
No.
Not yet.
The East knows Neema, but they don't know.
He'll get
But I won't say that the East knows him as an artist though. I will put that to that grimy, you know, much respect to his grind.
This is interesting right here because obviously he showed up on a lot of our lists. That's why he's up here.
true.
And some of us forgot about Thaddeus. That's why he was below. Now, do we want to move Thaddeus over?
Let me speak for Neema.
Okay.
He may need some support. I mean, he's been grilled for the past couple of minutes here.
He's what we call a factor. Neema is a factor.
Very much so.
And he has been a bridge from the generations of prior to the digital age.
Yes.
He's been a bridge from that era to this era and still is relevant.
Yeah.
And I receive and respect everybody's point on the like 6 to 8 month releases and rapping on stage and actually delivering lyrically. But you know, I had a few people on my list that I have to honor in addressing this Neema situation because him being a bridge, for me, keeps him fresh and acknowledging his freshness, and it goes beyond the 6 to 8 months, not to disrespect the brackets of what we're studying, but I do want to speak to that and just bring consideration to he's fresh to me because of what he has done. He's made a mark.
Yes.
Even
Yes.
commercially,
Yes.
and as a personality and as a MC, maybe not most recently, but I just want to acknowledge that because he brings something significant, especially for the 206 and surrounding Puget Sound area.
Definitely.
I look at it like Neema's kind of like a Dr. Dre. He raps, but he's not really known
I've
for
never
rapping.
heard that before.
You know what I mean? Like he puts on. I'm not saying he makes beats like Dre. I'm just saying, you know, as far as like being a community person, like to this day, a lot of rappers wouldn't be on if Dre wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know, like there wouldn't be Kendrick Lamar's and Snoop Dogg's and such, but no one's putting Dre in their top 10 rappers. It's just not gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not that he can't even rap. He can actually rap okay. It's just like, no, that's not gonna happen, bro. You have like one album.
There's some demonstrations of hunger and starving MCs that maybe supersede what he's done in the last 6 months.
Yeah. Now, if it was a top 10 people in the Northwest or top 10,
This
you
would
know,
be a
hip
completely
hop,
different.
Oh,
list.
yeah.
whole different conversation. Whole different conversation.
Or one would be
We're gonna be on top of
I would have to be in that conversation.
You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it.
You know what? I agree with that statement too. He's one of them dudes, man, that just, he is in his own right legendary in the scene, man. You know what I mean? Taking it into consideration his body of work.
Something we haven't touched on, obviously Neema was number 10 last year. Has he had a bigger year or a lesser year or about the same?
He's even killed. To me, he seems like the same.
I feel like it's about the same.
It's about the same.
I mean,
He's not joking.
props for bringing riffraff out here, but I mean, twice, yeah. You're right. I mean, he hasn't really done a lot, you know, in the last year, but I mean, he represents the region very well. I think, you know,
I feel
and
like-
he's just a really nice guy. I mean, like, just good energy. You know what I mean?
Right,
like,
right.
I can't sit here and say anything bad about him.
Yeah, it's no disrespect. I mean, if it wasn't for Neema, I would have never been over east in the mountains doing shows, man. I owe shit to Neema, so you know what I mean. Like, it's no disrespect. It's just based on the criteria.
Moving along, let's take it to a vote right here. We want Thaddeus David to pass up Neema to number 9. Raise your hand now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unanimous. Neema number 10, Thaddeus number 9.